Flat roofs are the absolute worst. I understand the appeal. Flat roofs allow for easy installation of and access to various utilities and mechanicals, like condensers, exterior lights, solar panels, water heaters, and mattresses. So it almost feels like you're getting extra square feet on your structure. Since they're easier and safer to work on than sloped roofs, they can also be easier to install and maintain. The problem is that standard stick framing is not stable enough across typical seasonal temperature and humidity ranges to maintain the barely perceptible grading and slope set by most installers, not to mention the inevitable delamination of the various material layers that all expand and contract differently as they change temperature and humidity. I don't think that any flat roof has ever made a full year without developing ponds and delamination bubbles. Sloped roofs are designed to shed water without needing to be waterproof, so they are much more forgiving of poor installation, deferred maintenance, and discount materials. My preference for large commercial buildings are low-slope, standing seam metal roofs. They are usually more expensive than flat roofs due to material costs, but can usually be framed and installed more quickly than flat roofs because the framing is more simple. They involve fewer layers, and there are fewer finish details. Contractors familiar with the system may be more difficult to find or schedule in your area, though, since it's a newer system and there's less institutional knowledge and distribution. You will also have to find a contractor that can build you an indoor air handling unit if you're going to condition large common spaces. Most commercial buildings use pre-packaged rooftop air handling units, while indoor units are typically assembled from 3 to 8 modular components tailored to the specific install. These include ceiling-mounted units that do not require ducts, and ducted units that are installed in a mechanical room or garage that can serve an entire building. While these indoor units often require more specialized contractors, they're almost guaranteed to outlast exterior units because they're not outside. P-tacks, magic packs, and mini-splits have mostly replaced standard split systems in new apartment buildings. Standard split systems are still occasionally installed on the ground floor or rooftop units. The problem with ground floor split systems is that many apartment buildings don't have any low traffic areas to place them. Rooftop units frequently get blown over by the wind because they're not heavy enough to stay in place, and they're typically not built with any way to be fastened down. There is no reason to build a commercial building with a flat roof other than you're trying to sell replacement condensers.